The other thing that I think that in the system, they should introduce more technology and not use old world and old way of thinking, so that you can, you know, support and like prevent bribery and corruption at every level. And I think that these are a couple of things that can push us all to work forward towards a better Bombay. So I know you are going to do your best, and I have full faith in you.
Honorable Chief Minister, you've heard from the largest developers in the country, you've heard from the best and the most well-known architects in the world. Any closing thoughts before we wrap up this session?
Yeah, of course, there are a lot of expectations, and I think they are genuine. The way this contractor was speaking, the passion, I can understand what the industry has gone through for last few days, so many years. I promise you one thing. At center also, the agenda of Mr. Modi is minimum government and maximum government.
In the most awaited speech of the morning, I'd like to request our chief guest, Honorable Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Shri Devendra Fadnavis, to address the gathering. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our Chief Minister.
What I was doing all this time.
So please welcome our Honorable Chief Minister in detail, but it's a pleasure always to have you, sir, and all yours. Thank you, sir.
Dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, I think whatever I needed to speak, I have already spoken, and moreover, I have understood the sentiment in the industry. And last few days, while interacting with people from various industries, I have known that people have gone through a lot of hardship. People want to perform, people want to develop, people want to take this country forward, take this city, take this state forward. But something is lacking from our side. I totally agree on that. And I feel that people have voted for a change, and that change is needed to be evident. And I promise you, I will do it. I promise you. Because I think my job is to deliver. I'm here not to stick to a chair. I've been given that chair not just because, you know, it's a decorated chair, but to perform, to deliver. And basically, I feel that I will be able to deliver only if all of us come together, if all of us partner together. Because policies, if I make and they have disconnect with what hardships you are going through, I think those policies won't work. At the same time, as I've already said, the aspirations of a common man, that are also to be taken into account. See, if you talk of Maharashtra, Maharashtra is one of the most urbanized states. It's 48% people live in cities, and if we improve 265 cities in Maharashtra, so half of the population of Maharashtra lives in 265 cities, and the other half lives in 44,000 villages. So, if we can improve the infrastructure, if we can improve the opportunities in the cities, these 265 cities, Maharashtra will be a changed state. So, I feel that many ideas would come up in the deliberations here. I think if I could have brought my Secretary Urban Development here, and if we could have, sensed your passion, things would have been easier for me. But not to worry, I'll convey these feelings in exact words to the bureaucrats. And I'll tell you, I think they already know that the regime has changed. And with the change in the regime, I think the decision making and everything has to change. Like we have seen, the same bureaucracy which was there for 10 years in Delhi is now working day and night. The other day, on power crisis, when I talked to Mr. Piyush Goyal, who is our power minister, I told him that, look, we are going through a power crisis, I immediately need a meeting. He said, let's meet tomorrow. I said, I have no problem, but tomorrow is a holiday. He said, there is no holiday in Modi government. And he all the way came to Mumbai with the coal secretary, with the power secretary, with all MDs of all the coal fields. And everybody from our side, we sat together, sat for 3 hours. And we have sorted out the issues. So I think that the power situation in Mumbai, the power situation in Maharashtra will improve a lot, because there are certain things which don't need money, which needs a little bit of planning, and that planning when we could do, I think the situation has changed. Same way I promise you that we need to change, we need to change the ways. I am there to change it. The only promise which I want from you, which I have already said, that we have to plan for the vulnerables, for those, I mean, as Hafiz has rightly said, or Niranjan ji has rightly said, for those 55% people who live in slum, let's have our Mumbai dream come true. Let's partner together, and I'm sure I'll again like to sit with all the industry leaders after your deliberations, because while I was going through agenda, the last point on the agenda was 3 new ideas to change the city or to change the industry. I think I would like to share those 3 ideas which you would come up with, and I'm sure we will have a common agenda, we will work on common agenda, and we'll change this city, we'll change our state. I think, thank you very much. I thank Economic Times for inviting me, and I thank all the industry leaders sitting here and sitting in front of me for being patient and being, present here. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Chief Minister of Maharashtra and the Chief Guest at Acetech 2014, Shri Devendra Fadnavis. Thank you, sir. You have elevated the stature of this event to great heights.
Ladies and gentlemen, we request all our panelists to come to the stage.
Ms. Suzanne Khan. Niranjan, Architect Chris Ashish Rohit,